training my friend Susan Braxton. We did a podcast earlier today, and we did a podcast a year and a half ago or something like that. And Susan has gotten more into strength training recently, and so I said, you know what? Last time you were here, were you lifting at the time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I figured this time around, I didn't want to pass up the opportunity just to show her some stuff. So have her pushing the tank. How do you like that exercise?
I like it a lot.
Good.
Yeah. It's a nice full, but I mean, I would think women would particularly like it because we're always worried about all of this, you know?
Building up the butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's have you get back over to the tank over here.
Yeah, when Mark Bell offers to work you out, you say yes. Yes, please.
And
yes, please, thank you.
The tank, what's cool about this has manual. It's got different types of resistance on there. So the resistance that she's working with right here, it's actually kind of like in neutral almost. But the more that she pushes into it, the more that it will give back to her. And then on the way this way, I just put it like on level 2 resistance, and that'll have just a way different feel. This way you can actually go a little faster, a little quicker pace. But when she comes back, it's going to really be like more of a slower drag. One thing I really think that's cool about Susan, I mean, aside from being the world's most amazing sexpert, I think she's incredible with that stuff. But it's great for people to be, open and open-minded about these things. But I also love that she's open about she uses some TRT, and I think there's a lot of people that you're not hearing enough from the females on stuff that they're taking. Being 62, I've got a personal question for you. I know she doesn't care.
Yeah.
But have you ever gone through menopause or anything like that?
I still menstruate. Now, I couldn't conceive a child.
Yeah, right.
But I have this silly phrase. I feel like menopause is our planned obsolescence. And as I told you, I want to live to 100, 110,
Right.
120. I want to have longevity, health span. Mm-hmm. So I still have a period at 62 because I'm on estrogen, testosterone.
I'm sure everybody watching right now is super pumped.
Yeah, I say, if she ain't bleeding, she's receiving. That's my phrase. A lot of women are like, oh God, I can't wait till it's over. But I feel like it's the fountain of youth for me. I like to have that. It doesn't bother me. I want to be vital and viable. And I feel like when that goes away, you lose a little bit of your vitality. Are you taking off?
Nsima.
Yeah, goodbye.
Good seeing you, Susan.
Bye, honey.
All right, back to work.
Yeah.
I know how these people are. I used to train people for a living, and
Trying to get away with it.
you started talking and said.
Yeah, it's harder this way.
I just think it's cool and it's interesting. She mentioned that she uses testosterone. She also uses some estrogen replacement. But my thoughts on some of this stuff are, for some people that are suffering from different hormonal things that might be going on in their life, why not get your blood checked out?
Yeah.
Why not, if you're not feeling great or you just want to feel better in general. Susan is 62. She's lifting, and as she shares on social media with everybody, you're having the best what of your life?
Sex.
Yep, there we go.
Extending my sex span to extend my health span. People...
Doesn't feel very good if you're not able to do that stuff.
Exactly. People that have intimacy 3 times a week live 10 years longer and look 10 years younger.
Wow.
Boom.
I think that's huge. Good fountain of youth, right?
It is.
It's just to stay
Hormone
active.
cascade, nervous system rebooting, vascular events.
Right.
It's fantastic for you. Keeps you limber, nimble, happy, healthy. Why wouldn't you? I think people, they hit a roadblock and they're like, oh, doesn't work anymore. I guess I'll just stop, instead of using regenerative therapies.
Right.
Like pumping, the Gaines waves, the Femi waves, nitric oxide, and good lubricants and hormone replacement. These are the things that, honestly, my orgasms are better now than they were in my 20s or 30s. I can have more of them. They are more intense. They last longer. My lubrication is better than it's ever been because I'm doing these kinds of things, including things like stem cells and exosomes, and in addition to hormones.
Right.
So, this is the stuff of longevity, and though it's fairly new, it's going to scale very big, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is rocket fuel.
Has testosterone, and I think you mentioned you take estrogen as well, right?
Estrogen and progesterone, those three.
So
Yeah,
taking those three hormones, have you noticed that helps with like libido and helps with some of the other things you were just mentioning?
You know, it's funny. I take testosterone because it makes me feel confident. It makes my muscles better. Look, Mark.
Yeah, that's great.
I have biceps. You're
That's
like,
awesome.
I've never had that in my life. I love it.
And
so
you,
I'm
you
all
don't
like,
have a
"Oh,
you didn't have a
God."
background at all with exercise.
I mean, I've always exercised and worked
Skiing and
out
stuff,
over
you
the
did mention that, yeah.
years, and
Yeah.
skiing and yoga and
But
bike
lifting
riding.
is
And,
just 2 years old or something.
yeah,
Okay.
basically just
That's
2
cool.
years. Yeah, it's amazing what progress you can make. I remember when I first started working out, it was about 10 weeks in, and I was still just trying to get to the point where I could climb up stairs and things like that. And 10 weeks in, I felt incredible, and I said to my trainer, "My God, this is amazing." Just after 10 weeks, he goes, "They don't call it a 12-week transformation for nothing." And I was like, wow, I wonder what the next 2 weeks are going to bring.
Right. Yeah, you get some gains pretty quick in the beginning.
You do.
But has it helped with, I mean, maybe you've always had a decent libido or whatever. Has it helped with any of that stuff, you think?
I'm sure it contributes. But I'll tell you that for me, my libido is a direct barometer of my overall health. And if I'm not feeling well, or I'm tired, or I've overtrained,
Makes sense. Just think about
or what
any time
have you.
you've been-
If I'm tired, so when people say my libido's low, it must be my hormones. I'm like, I mean, maybe partially it's your hormones for sure, because we can always optimize those. But a part of it is just that people think that having sex is just like boom, right to intercourse. And women are so slow to warm up. That's too much at first for us. We need all that warm up. And so I think for a lot of women, especially when they're like, I have no libido, it's because they just really haven't been having the kind of intimacy that's really serving their arousal systems. They've been having it the way they see on TV, the way they see it done. And I think that's an old model based on the masculine arousal response system. And if we all just dropped back and understand the women's arousal response system, and we went on that pace, a lot more women would be having great sex, and they'd want to keep doing it their whole life long.
How much do you think food and exercise impacts that as well?
Like 99%. Because doesn't food and exercise impact your whole disposition, your outlook on life, your moods, your energy, your stamina, your zest?
I'll admit I've eaten so much that I didn't want any sex. I'm like, nope, I can't do it. I ate too much pizza.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, pizza's like the worst thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pizzas and
Yeah.
all that junk food.
But even just staying healthy in general, just eating better,
Yeah.
managing your body weight, managing the way you feel about yourself. Because
Yeah.
if you get 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight,
Yeah, you've got no energy.
and you're also just not going to be, you're just not going to be feeling great about yourself.
Exactly.
I think your body and your mind keep score. You know what you used to look like.
Yeah.
And you're probably just, each day, you're probably just kind of sitting in that a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to make the changes, but small changes over time will make a huge difference.
I also think that our food system, the ultra-processed foods that have been, replacing whole foods with ultra-processed, chemical-laden convenience foods,
Yeah.
and how addictive they are, that big food took, big tobacco bought big food so they could keep on with their addiction strategies. And I think that because I cook all my own food and I really try not to eat out very much, I really don't like
There's sugar in just about everything.
everything.
Yeah.
And, bad oils, just cheap quality stuff. So I think fueling myself with home cooked food is like such a massive competitive advantage. And I understand that people live in food deserts and food, whatever, all these horrible places where there's no good quality food. I get that. It takes its toll on your life for sure. But I do think that the addiction to processed food is what really takes most people down, in all honesty, both in mood, energy, libido, and just in overall quality of life. If you can get off
I would
that,
agree.
eat some veggies.
Let's have you try this next exercise.
I was looking at these things. These look so heavy.
We don't
Usually I say to my trainer, I need it heavier. Make it heavier. Make it heavier.
But yeah,
These
not-
I'm like really intimidated by.
Not at super training, right? So you're just going to walk down that way and
Okay.
back. And because we always touch the wall, you're going to have to give the wall a little kick.
I'll do it.
But yeah, try these guys out.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like
strong enough.
Yeah, I'm strong enough. There's like a kettlebell brigade over here. Boop. He's already got something else down there for me. Put him down right over here.
Yeah, you can just put him next to the tank there. Boom, this guy's for you.
Okay.
There you go. Who's going to carry the logs? It's going to be her.
This is good. I'm glad I'm getting my workout in today.
That's right.
Thank you. Boop.
These are exercises like this are just called weighted carries, and a weighted carry can help a lot with bone density, conditioning, and it's just good overall functional movement. Humans have been carrying shit since forever, right? So I always love to mix in some different versions of weighted carries. How to do a farmer's walk, which the weights were here, and then how to do a walk with a weighted bag, which is like around 40 pounds or so. Let's have you do one more set of the squats.
Okay. Get my feet right. How's that look? Up far enough?
Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. It's kind of tough when you're taller. It makes your body want to lean over a lot more when you're doing a squat. But you're doing a good job. There you go, yeah. Last one. Good. There you go.
There, it's in now.
Yep. So this gets all the muscles around the knee. This helps work the quads, and even into the shin. Getting a little bit of calf work, and then just because you're holding, you're also working the grip a little bit. There you go. And again, you can see it's like kind of conditioning drill. It's going to get your heart rate up a little bit. Nothing crazy, but it's going to make your heart rate go up.
We could drive off the road.
I think you're good. Maybe you start pulling that way a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yep, wall touch. Boom.
Pull him back again.
Yep. Good. That's good.
That took me for a sec.
Good. That's okay. I think that the sled training is so amazing that, you know, if you have a piece like this or even just a regular sled, I think that you can do almost all your training off of a sled. I really love these exercises, and there's so much you can do. I had you doing some rows earlier, but you can pull forward, you can pull backwards, you can pull sideways, you can push, you can pull. It's just the only thing it's limited to is just your imagination on how you want to do the exercises.
Santa's got nothing on me.
That's right. It's your Santa sled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is hard work.
Yeah, you're doing good. Good. Right there. Perfect. Yeah, good. You go ahead and just walk down and back and just get your wind back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand you this guy. So you carried the 40-pound bag.
Yeah.
And the 40-pound ball is gonna be a little different to be away from you a little bit more.
Hey. Whoosh.
So there you go.
Oh.
Make it down there, and then get to rest a little bit.
Okay. Put it down.
Just when you get to the wall, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No reason to force it, make it too crazy.
Yeah.
Make it too strenuous.
Exactly.
The hard part about putting it down though is we got to pick it back up again,
I'll do
right?
it.
So
Yeah, I can do it.
yeah, so I'll just show you briefly.
Yeah, show me how you want me to pick it up.
So the easiest thing is just to get a wide stance so that you can get up close to it. Otherwise,
Too
you'll
much
be
leverage
here
on
and
your
just
back.
yeah, a lot of lower back. So you just stand right over top of it.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is you want to try to almost crush your forearms with this thing's not going to crush you, you know,
Yeah.
but you want to kind of almost like roll it from one forearm to the other, and then you'll pick it up.
Okay.
Kind of like that, and then boom.
Okay, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And you have pretty good mobility, so you'll be able to get down there pretty good. But, you know, a common misconception on stuff like this is people think that if we go like this, that this is going to be really bad for our back. And it's not bad for your back, especially if you've been training and you've been lifting and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not bad for your back. I think it would be worse if you tried to like get down here and then tried to like squat it up and stuff like that.
All right, show me one more time.
Yep.
Please.
So just kind of a hip hinge here. Drive the hips back, and then you're gonna go here,
Yeah.
and you're gonna go here like this, and then you might have to kind of roll it up your body.
Okay.
But you should be able to do it pretty good. Oh, there we go. Good. That was great. Good job. We're gonna do one more thing.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. I got stuff scattered all over the place right
Oh,
now.
it must be a constant chore to keep this place put away.
Oh yeah. That's a little heavy. What is this guy? Oh, that guy's perfect. Let's chuck this one over there.
Do you train anybody, or do you
Perfect.
just train yourself now?
I work with some like friends and family with
Uh-huh.
like nutrition,
Oh.
but I don't really train anybody.
Uh-huh.
No, so this is a special workout.
I know, I feel very special, thank you.
Go ahead and grab that.
Sure.
Yeah, grab that ball, and go ahead and kick the black and blue one this way too.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some throws. We're gonna use these speakers as like kind of a guide. So,
Okay, I can't throw very well. You sure you want me to throw something at your speakers?
well, we're not gonna throw it out the
I
speaker,
probably won't be able to.
but you're just gonna go here.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
and then you'll get to the next one.
Oh, Mark Bell. Are you sure you know what you're doing having me do that?
A little bit of this, and see if you can if you can actually maybe even jump a little bit.
Okay.
You can use the swing of the ball to help you. So if you just kind of bring the ball down, and that exercise we were doing in the beginning, that lower back exercise.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Just don't try to catch any of them,
All right.
and don't try to throw it hard at first.
Just I'm tossing.
Just be like a wimp.
Okay.
Yeah, just be wimpy. Good.
Okay.
Yep.
I see how much it weighs now.
Yep. There you go. Good. And boom. Good. Next one that we'll do.
I like that.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
But these are explosive movements, and they're
Yeah.
great for
I feel it.
longevity, good for your heart. I mean, just good for just about anything you think of. And then this one, just going to kind of push it up.
Okay.
And then you grab the next one, give it a good.
Okay. One of my favorite things in the world is playing catch.
Oh, yeah?
I just love it. It makes me feel like a kid.
With what, like a baseball or something?
No, more like I like just a little.
Oh, just any
just
sort
a
of
ball
ball,
this
yeah.
size. Just
Yeah.
anything. I just like doing it.
Good, good, good. That's great.
It's fun.
Good. So now, let's move that guy out of the way. Now you're going to really try to rip him a little bit more. So
Okay.
give it a good, see
Oh.
if you can give it a good,
Okay.
see if you can get it to be, I don't know, see if you can get it to be higher than the speaker.
Okay.
A good gauge.
All right.
There you go. Good. Try again, and try this time. stand up with the ball first, and then go down, and then chuck it.
Okay.
Should go a little further.
Okay.
Yep, good. Good.
Do the next one?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go, good. Good, and now we're gonna do back to this guy.
Okay.
But just give them all a little bit more oomph. Yep.
Out.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm holding it first up here?
Yep.
Or am I picking it off the ground to do it?
You can do it right. You can do
Okay.
it right from here. Yeah. Good. Good.
That one has a little weight to it. It slides from side to side.
Oh yeah, yeah. It moves.
I wasn't quite ready for that one.
Moves on you. So we're gonna do one more. So go ahead and grab that one and just try to give it everything you got.
Okay. Let me do it again.
You want to go under. Remember, you want to go this way. There you go. Yeah, that was the best one.
Good.
That was the highest one right there. Good. Yeah, you get, you know, sometimes like stuff like this can be fun. You kind of make games of it. You try to throw it like a certain distance, or you see how high you can get it.
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of different ways to do all this stuff.
Love it.
Anyway, great job. Yeah, that was fantastic. You kicked some butt.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Got my workout today, and it was super fun.
Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. And then punch the camera. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. Punch it. Bam.